Oh yes, welcome back guys to the Reality Podcast, and I'm Alex, your host, and welcome to yet another episode where we talk about creativity and everything which affects the young people in our society. And today I'm joined by a young creative adult named Josh. He's pushing into the creative boundaries, believing that he could be the best of what he could be, and he's standing up in the world of comedy, and he believes that he's got what it takes, and he's also venturing into other fields such as public speaking and what do you do again? Poetry, right? So today I'm joined by Josh, and I have to leave him to introduce himself because he is a man of many words. Welcome to the show, man.
Thank you so much, Alex. Thank you so much. Thank you so very much. Okay, now there's one thing that people don't really know.
Tell us.
You won't find Josh in my birth certificate ever.
You're not Josh.
No, my name is Farem Kanan, and do rip up birth, passport, visa, and joke about any visa. I'm just saying, good. I'm just saying.
Not a visa,
but that's not my name. And most people are confused, especially on Ragazana wise one. And then they see me, and I'm like, and then I'm like, don't Josh. And then the person is there, Josh. Years.
Okay.
So I just go by the name Josh, mostly MC Josh.
Okay.
Yeah. So
you are the MC of comedy.
It's not master of ceremonies. It's master of comedy.
Wow.
Josh,
master of comedy.
Master of comedy. That's what it means. And no, doesn't confuse. But do not say that MC events and it.
Okay.
Master of ceremony. Yes. But
so I'm to tower again.
So
you can take our ladies.
I know, but I don't understand.
Ladies like funny guys.
In theory, and it.
Yeah.
But panozongoda madang wings. Ngataro chwad. Panozongoda ma wings. Nemuna nkwaso driver kuri kunaya.
Azimapisa kunaiwa.
Panozongoda muna anozongo. Anozongoita pull up.
So comedy is not enough.
It's not enough. If you can have someone who has money and then is funny, ipapa lota.
Okay.
But then mskanachinzi ndo choose amuna ari funny kana kuti munhu anoitondisa naiwe.
Okay, so my guy, tell me about yourself. Let the audience know who is Josh and who is Farai, and even tell us where did you come up with the name Josh the MC.
Okay, well, I'm mostly called MC Josh, and even almost all my socials it's MC Josh. The reason is simply because with him, when my brother started doing stand-up comedy.
Okay.
And
so in your family, comedy runs in your family?
Not in our family. It's just between my brother and I. In Darango, as a comedy.
Okay.
So in my brother.
What was the case? Why support?
In mandatory, so my dad is the traditional type.
Yes.
Traditional type is the guy who have like some artists what never do it.
Okay.
So we're always pushed. You get what I'm saying? Pushed in the sense with him. So I do sciences apparently, clinical biochemistry and toxicology. I hang out with doctors and people in lab coats and everything. My brother is an accountant. There's nothing creative about the things that we do, but we're pushed in that side. And
okay.
Yeah, because it seemed to be more stable. But then, man, we always had that creative side. My brother writes, my novels, even did some films with him and stuff like that. So we would grow up watching Trevor Noah. Trevor Noah was amazing.
That is one of the goals of comedy. If you don't know Trevor Noah, you have to check him out.
Exactly.
So he inspired you, Trevor Noah.
Trevor, Kevin Hart, Dave Chappelle. So we know those guys were always integratives.
Okay.
But then we never thought it would be probable in Zimbabwe because we Taileka exposure.
Okay.
When I say Taileka exposure, simply because Tanzania got grounded. We never knew Taisam went out and stuff like that, or link and one in that way. Kanatatu Zitabuda Tenda some way. It came being a church. Akuna chinga, we were so grounded like that. My parents said in that way. So we didn't know stand-up comedy was something that was done.
So how come, where did you discover comedy?
Issue it can be I don't know, but my brother says all day prayer and then manje
prayer and comedy
and then manje taku like mota yatandenda nayo ngazosara vanhu patazogariswa kumashure kwemota saka tangogara usima face tinongohadhira and then pata poison panandinamata ndachimbobvunza Mwari kuti purpose yangu ndeipi.
Oh, so you questioned your purpose as a young adult?
Ndiblasa inandisini ndakandinamatira zvinhu ndandiri kutodo hybrid panguva iyoyo.
Okay.
Kopata nzini saka ndopabva ndozoti ndisati rangu riri ndakufanira kuita zvecomment ende ndichidaidai isu manje tiri kuteera tikati uyu Satani apindira munamato wake Mwari kuti comment, you know, and then it was something where chekuti paraita zvinhu chitanga chimbotanga timboona inini manje I've always been confident, talkative in a way, so my brother was always comfortable making me the MC.
Okay.
So then he made me his MC.
Okay.
So then he kept on making me his MC pawaita my shows, and he never really asked if I want to do stand up. But then I started to like see, okay, I think I can do this. Later on we had the show I was 2024 around February there. And then so Doug Vikela came.
Yes.
Doug Vikela we Bongona, and then Doug Vikela and then he called us all on the song like a performer for that night. And then Titi, okay, I want you at my show, I'm doing something. Okay. So at the end of the day, we have a Doug Vikela show. Let's do this.
This is exposure now.
I never done stand-up before. And ndakazotangira pa Doug Vikela show.
Stand-up comedy, like you will be standing in front of people, a huge crowd, right?
Stand-up comedy is sometimes it's a small crowd of people. You know, I've performed now. I have this exposure now, and I've performed maybe in bars, my restaurants, you know, and you go to a certain event and people just say, sure, you know, we want comedy, even church event.
But tell me, isn't stand-up comedy hard? Because I'm very sure that you have to make the people laugh. Is it not hard to make people laugh?
Okay, it's natural, it's organic.
I think people are naturally funny. You don't have to force it.
No, that's not even how it. People actually work to be funny. You have to. Not force to hadira.
So there's no natural aspect there.
No, maybe you might be someone where anukwasongari extroverted and flexible. Yeah, that's something. But then to actually be funny, you have to work for it. And with stand-up comedy, people think with tinongoenda pamberi tongobata mic totangongo freestyle zvinosekesa. No, that's not what we do. People, that is not what we do. Tinotogara pasi and we're like, okay, we want to write something. Kanoti ndinopinda mukombi and ndapinda mukombi and something funny happens and then chongoringa musoro mangu then ndochinyora pasi.
Okay.
And then I'll go back and then now I start to beef up the thing. And people never we are always lying. It might be based on a true story, but kanataka kuzokupai pamberi papa. They are lies. That's why we end up saying good people. Don't take it to heart.
So you are exaggerating
and lying. The exaggeration kutora nyaya iripo iri chokwadi kuti this is the truth. Twatatanga kuidai.
With some spice.
But tinotonyeba, tinoto gaslighta vanhu pamberi papa. Totaura zvinhu zvisiko.
So comedians are basically liars.
Yeah, we are liars.
Yeah,
we are
I love that they're experiencing those things in their lives.
I know it's more of just like for the career we have to lie. It's like, you know, we are like politicians. But
so
we make
that's
sure
part of the creative process.
Yeah, that's part of the creative process. You sit down, something funny happens, and you see it, you enjoy it. Sometimes when go chill out, and then go funga chingori this is funny.
So what is your creative process like?
And as for me, manje, I have a person who gave me one of the best pieces of advice, and I always recommend him. Ace told me this. Is another stand-up comedian. He said, "Good, a hard-working comedian beats a talented comedian any day of the week."
Okay.
What that means is, good, if you are able to sit down and, you know, work on your content.
Yeah.
You are going to write. You're going to see if this is funny, is this not funny. How is this exactly?
Yeah.
That person is always going to have an edge over the other guy.
Okay.
You get the thing. So, in terms of the creative process, you sit down, you identify something which is funny. But then that's not where it ends. Because you might have a funny concept. You know, that's funny, but then I'll say it.
Okay.
Does it make sense? I'll say it. But then So when you sit down, you know what? Okay, I want to make sure that this thing comes out with punchlines, and my tangents, and also from this also. So you sit down and you keep you keep the flow. Saka, for the creative process, you have the inspiration, and then you try to expound. You take your time. You need to
so write. You have a storyboard, like a creative board, where you write ideas down.
And then you start to write the setting in order. And so as for me, do not about 10 hours
creating a joke.
Jokes not necessarily a joke, but maybe a 10 to 15 minute set.
Yay.
10 hours. That's how meticulous I want.
So isn't that stressful? Do comedians experience depression or stress? You're drinking to that.
I just think with it.
I think I must suppose that's really easy. Because making a person laugh or making a huge crowd laugh, I'm very sure that is hard.
The issue with comedy, stand-up comedy, especially, and I heard you mention something about TikTokers and stuff. They're very different. Why? Because those people, they have takes. They have the ability to say, let me take this video is bad. Let me take another one.
Okay.
Let me put these sound effects to help me. With a stage, no background music, no effects.
Yes.
Say something which is funny.
Yeah.
Mix up your words. And it's live. You get what I'm saying? That's how different.
So it's like your line. It's like your life is on the line.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we are usually going for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and then TikTokers, I think it's like 30 seconds, 1 minute.
You get what
I'm saying?
Which is perfect.
So it's extremely hard to a certain extent. Because obviously confidence is a give. Confidence is a give. Why? Because I say, if you are going to tell people your jokes, which would even validate my jokes, and people, how are you expecting us to laugh? Can I also show funny?
Okay.
And this is why I take a lot of time. So until that's chini fano kana wandizi. Inini watu answer to me.
Not to say it. You have to be sure.
So after the whole thing, my little sister don't know guarantee nets.
Okay.
My little sister no guarantee nets, and she can run that shanema jokes and chimbomira wearing apakangari am candidate and stuff to chimbomiro wearing and present drama jokes and all. And so that's how I refine them.
Okay.
I test them on people and I'm like, okay, how do you, especially I have 2 of my friends and my little sister.
Okay.
And then my brother Chipa and as a stand-up comedian. And watching the bad out into my perfect say add this, no, this wedding was wrong, remove this, and that's how we.
That's interesting. So your creative process is taking some time writing your jokes, right, and trying them on other people. That is what you're saying, right? So what makes you unique as a comedian? What makes you unique as a person who is crafting his work? What makes you unique? So that people can actually see that this person has his own set of style. In this way, what makes you unique?
Well, I have so much energy.
Energy.
And to people who know me, I love Master H.
Master H.
Exactly. I love Master H. So, and I think most of my entrance songs, I always look for a Master H song positive.
What the energy, the vibe.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. I'm a very energetic comedian, and if that's even to go to some of the guys who have helped me throughout, I have Chipenzi, my guy from Mosonoton, high energy, and I move with him, and when we're doing our things, that's who we are. We are energy people. You know what I'm saying? We get the crowd moving in that way. But then if you see, and people are different, and I think it's a persona that you have. Do not betray the persona that you have. You know what I'm saying? Because I have a friend called Frank from Blawa, a very good friend. Frank usually speaks in English, but then he gives those punchlines. You know what I'm saying? So explains himself. He says these things and it's well spoken. Then you have Tinashe, and then but that's who he is. And all these guys, they are funny in their own way. That's their persona. For me, I'm just full of energy.
You're full of energy.
You get what I'm saying?
Does it mean that you do not experience challenges? This is hard.
Yeah. No, you asked about the depression thing. I think generally everyone has to face those things. Now, if you're a stand-up comedian and you say, and the only place where you get laughs is when you perform. You are going to get into depression. You know what I'm saying? So because unengwa, your life is now riding on the laughs and the feedback from strangers.
Okay.
So what I usually do, because I'm usually busy, imagine trying to write a 10-minute set which is 10 hours. So that's a lot of time in isolation, which you wrong as well.
Yes.
So at the end of the day, I always go home, and when I'm home, it's like I'm performing.
Okay.
So that the love and the laughter from my father, from my siblings, and I give the same energy like I'm on stage.
So comedy has become a part of your life. That's what you are doing, right?
Exactly.
So that it becomes your daily routine or whatever, so that it flows in you.
In Blaze, we keep the family entertained. That's for sure. We're making jokes and jokes after jokes.
That's very good.
And when I knew that I was now good, but I was sick something wrong. Yeah. And did a certificate. When I got something wrong, I knew up and down
because my dad was saying
my dad is so when I started doing that and my mom and stuff, I knew I'm there. And even attachment, I was on attachment, and the guys says lab coats and my scientists and stuff. Pandakaona ndakutanga kusekesa madhara yavachimboisa matest tube paso, but ndakugona kabasa. So I think those zvakandi validate kuti ndinyazoti I am funny. I am funny
by making the people around you to be interested in your craft.
Exactly.
That is very good. That is very good. So what are you looking forward as a person, or as an artist, or as a comedian in your field? What are you looking forward to?
A friend of mine, we want to do big things in comedy, and I said, we have to move mountains.
You have to move mountains because there's competition, stiff competition out there. Yeah.
So what are your goals? What do you want to achieve? And I said, I want to hold a stand-up comedy show in a stadium. And they want to find to Zarawan. And I told him,
that is a very big goal.
And I told him, we are moving mountains, not pushing large rocks. And we're not doing that. And and I think we are going to get there. Because King Kandoro, King Kandoro is doing his shoga, and he's doing it by celebration. Okay. Celebration is a very big church. Very big church. I think it's a Kurisa. Now, so I believe that's what we want to do. We want to spread laughter. That's what we are aiming to do, spreading laughter. People, people just they don't necessarily need to have reasons to laugh. Let them have people who just make them laugh for no reason. Come and then just have a good time. Come and enjoy. Come and have a good time. That's what we're trying to do.
So are you planning anything in particular for a show or something?
Yes, I am. And Sunday, what about in terms of competition? In the people that I see as my competitors, and I know the people who are doing well in comedy. No. The people who are my competitors are the people who are doing bad in stand-up comedy.
What do you mean?
I mean, because it's not something that's yet popular.
Okay.
People don't really know it. So I do stand-up comedy. Over I don't know bore one. Ndakambozita zvese zvangu. Vanhu vanosha. What to lose savanhu. Vamboti ndafunga kuuya. You know what I'm saying? But then if I have someone arikugona kuita basa stand-up comedy, if the person does well and people go back and they're like, yeah, we did well.
Okay, they're not expecting more.
Exactly.
More
they are willing to come.
Yeah.
As on what I'm planning, 20 December is the date. On Friday.
20 December. We're planning something.
Yes, atungoti mungobatanidza neChristmas andite mungobatanidza just in case kana kuti ukangonota kuti uchimutengera gift.
But have you done other stand-up comedies shows?
Yeah.
How many have you done, in fact?
A lot. Wow, I've been to a lot. Ever since I started Tokufikela, shout out to Tanya ndimu nakataka ndipa more opportunities, and I still remember.
Shout out to Tanya.
Yeah. And I indipa my stand-up I indipa my opportunities in Chua and Jita first act and stuff. Then special ndipo kuti wangu pane show to Gadzira, you're one of the main acts stuff.
Really?
Yeah. And
That's very good.
Tinasho this is it. Tinasho Fortune, amazing guy, gave me opportunities. Chipenzi gave me opportunities. Kingsley
I
gave
think
me
it's very
opportunities.
good when other people see the light in you, the potential in you. It
Yeah,
motivates you.
exactly. And that's how you see it. Because guys
Yeah.
and then guys end up saying,
No,
I want you on my show. Are you free on this date? It's a very huge confidence boost, and looking at it makes you feel confident about your craft. So shout out to those guys. And I've performed for a lot of places. Shout out to even Dog Fikela, because even after the Dog Fikela show, he's even called us. There's a place in Long Chain, and they had, I think, that's the bar, and we go there. We do our stand-up comedy. It's a sort of it's a bar also. So we go there and I think performing in bars and opening that's where we really test you. We're serious. No, because it's usually on a weekend. People are watching football. Man U versus Chelsea. The person is not going to say, we are going to I know my jokes. And you have about 30 seconds to a minute. The attention
to impress the people.
So auna nguwa kudombo tanga mboza nondo. Saka inini ndova kuchipinge na mai vangu tika.
Straight to the point.
Go straight to the point. You know what I'm saying? And what and they're usually hecklers. My hecklers manjika, those are ndo wanokutanga ukudaidzira uri pakati pekuita like what I've learned, and this I learned from Dog Fikela, was good. If you have a heckler, muanzire. And now I'm actually no, because my face exactly. Saka, it works well. Hecklers muanzire. Kamuanzira so far.
No muna ananga ataba zvokudaro.
Yeah. Kana ngatori sober but ananga dongo kufino.
Alright.
Yeah. Unongomuanzira. Make sure unongoni punchline. Avana ntroboinge. Diri funny. No voice dzonye yako avana nokutera.
But unongotora attention yawo.
Yeah, attention yawo unongotodzasa attention. So in terms of that, I've done a lot. I've been to a lot of places, and even when I do my MC events now, they are actually much more fun because I now have jokes. It's like from my stand-up. Saka, this is why people enjoy me as an MC, because now, as I said, energy. And the second thing is with it. Now, since Ninyonda I do stand-up comedy, I now have the jokes. Ninyonda I my jokes actually people, when they see an MC, they're just expecting someone and go move a problem. Right. They're not really expecting you to be funny. So they're just like, it has something. Okay, chingo to what's the next thing? And then they see and now I use my stand-up work. Okay. So I try out my jokes. 1, 2 and people are having a good time. I'm having validation for my jokes. Programs moving well. It's a triple win.
That's very good. I'm very sure that I'm seeing that you have confidence in yourself, right? So do you have positive affirmations for yourself where you tell yourself that I'm the best at this, I'm doing well, or whatever?
Well, okay. I don't know if
because
do you see the hashtag?
Yo, you have met never a dull moment.
Hashtag never a dull moment.
Okay.
That's what I tell people. I sell people this feeling. If you come to see me perform,
yes,
there's not going to be a dull moment.
Okay.
That's my mantra, and that's how I move it. Never a dull moment. And the person I perform, I start hyping myself, especially and this is that's on my phone. This is but the energy. Shumba 5 says master each pleasure. And I get it.
But this is life. Let's be realistic.
Yeah.
The jokes are not just clicking. But at the end of the day, you have to tell yourself, how do you do that? How do you manage yourself, like mentally or physically? Because I'm going to like a naysayer or someone who tells you, no, this is not working. But how do you keep yourself motivated?
All right.
Yes.
I have had my bad sets before. Yeah, when I mean bed.
It's a good in the Rashaya.
But it happens kanarutanga because you just have to start. So for anyone who wants to do stand-up comedy, just start. And the people didn't boo me simply because they were church people. They were nice. They were nice. They were just nice people. But that's the thing. They were just nice people.
Okay.
And I remember that day I was like, wow, that was bad. But then what I did, the mentality that I have is I learned it from Kobe Bryant, the Mamba mentality. No, come back stronger. He said something. He said with him, if you see me in a fight with a bear, pray for the bear. Pray for the bear. And I took it to heart, and I was like, no. So every time when I go and I perform, I no longer count the laughs because they're usually sometimes what I look for is when pan joke and people didn't laugh or they didn't give the best laugh. So and I go back and they're like, okay,
so you actually read the laughs. My laughs not to my return to about us.
We have what we call big laughs.
Big laughs.
We have we just have my laughs.
My laughs.
We have my giggles.
My giggles.
Then my smiles.
My smiles. People are now just being nice to you.
People are like they identify. Well, that's funny-ish.
Okay,
that's funny-ish. And so that's how you write stand-up comedy. If you do a stand-up comedy for 15 minutes, if you do for 15 minutes, and for the 15 minutes, you have to make sure with Pama big laughs we have at least 5 or 7.
Okay.
5 or 7. Then on my laughs are removed. And my laughs are from that one day my 10.
Okay.
15, my giggles 20. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
We should not have a down moment. That's the whole point. For the 15 minutes, 15 minutes ndakabata mic, people should be like, unofana kubva apa stage ya vanofana ramba uchikuombera uchibuda chienda and people like and that's what I try to do now. That's the standard I now set myself. This is what I have to do. And the first time I did it, I was like, this is a wonderful feeling. I'm never going to stop. Because there are times when I still remember performed in yo. It was a nice feeling, and from there I was like,
this is good.
People should actually enjoy. And
yeah.
Pandaka said, guys, well, give your hands. MC Josh. People clapping hands, people standing, Shibuda. The MC
yeah, should go and go to my energy. You're motivated.
So that's the thing. And as I was saying now, for my show, 20 December, Batana More, Batana Gardens, first floor, Nexus Beauty. Those who don't know the directions, it's Jason Moyo. Na first, kuna Jason Moyo na first. One one's Batana More. So Batana Garden, no going to fungo twango. Sangana nika park. That's tall building, Nexus Beauty, first floor. Started 6. And I try to always incorporate other people. My poets, my musicians, and I also have other stand-up comedians there.
Okay.
So it's going to
about giving others a chance, right?
Yeah. Plus, you know that we regional one. Yeah, even if you take a good HICC, ask we yeah, one, and I think that's how we have to grow. We help each other, we lift each other, stuff like that. So that's the thing, and it's going to be a blockbuster. Still remember, Zora taka gadzira rataka ngoti tabuka date ku the place. Kukudza kuno kuma jokes ndakatonyora.
Damn.
And now I'm trying to perfect them.
You are dedicated to make it.
I'm trying to perfect them because it's going to be a 20-minute to 30-minute set somewhere there. That's the plan.
Saka mjara munozviona kupi in the next 5 to 10 years.
Okay, first of all, iwoga kana wakuda kuzoita nini tikazofunga zvokuti tiite interview in the next 5 years.
Yeah.
I may not about 2 but pana anfanonga abada. No, I'm joking, but right. We have to push like that. Pushing yangu ndiye kuti in the next 5 years I should be comfortable with tours.
with the tours,
With tours,
around
exactly.
the country or globally.
They say, in Africa, no fun recognized. There's a funny guy from Zimbabwe. His name is this. You know what I'm saying? And it's very possible. We did a show and Lenny Mojonas was there.
The one in the UK, is it
exactly.
SA or UK?
UK.
Okay.
We're AGT, and I remember talking to him. I know USA, no man. AGT, America's Got Talent.
Yes.
Yeah. But then he was based in SA. He gave me advice. He said, Josh, I love your jokes, but the only thing that I can tell you is speak slower. Yeah.
I'm an energy.
Exactly. So I always try to give that balance.
Okay.
To end up aim for.
Okay.
And that was one of the best advices. Yeah, because to rush through joke and I hope you laugh. So what that meant was just be confident, but it's no serious. So and I built from there. Write a joke every day.
Yes.
Write a joke every single God-given day. It helps you grow.
That's very good. So what would you like to tell a person out there who's trying to pursue whatever they want, their dream or their pursuits or whatever they're planning to do? What would you tell them?
That was like pray for the bear. What does it mean?
Bear?
No, obviously yes. And I'm a Christian. I was raised that way and I still am. And those guys, my jokes are my jokes, but no matter how.
Yes.
But so I believe in God in that way, and I believe that the things that we get, it's a gift.
Yeah.
It's a gift. So you have to work on it, build it. It's not for you, it's for other people. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. At the end of the day, you always get paid for it, yes, but then it's for you to bring light to other people.
Light to other people.
Exactly.
Yes.
So if you want to do something, just start.
Just start.
Starting
is the point.
Is this point? Just do something.
Yeah.
Do some. Usaite mbiri. Yugurara. I did it. You know what I'm saying? And I see a lot of people be like, what do you do mostly?
Sleeping the whole day.
Netflix.
Especially ladies do that.
It's Netflix. It's sleep and it's food. And I'm like, are you a panda? What? Do something. You know what I'm saying? Do something. Go out. Be somewhere. Meet some people.
Be productive. That's the point.
Exactly. Just be out there. And I think this is why people are depressed. You know what I'm saying? Because
they're just sitting down.
Panic kuva introvert, kuva people hating. Just try to put yourself out there. You will see that as much as people are malevolent and bad, people have a bright side, a light side in them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I always tell people that they should pursue whatever they want, because you don't want to regret as an old woman or old man think that I should have done this and this. Regret is far much better than trying, because when you try, you don't know how much it could be. In the future, it could be bigger, it could be huge or whatever. So starting is the whole point. You have to put your effort. You do not have to be sitting down the whole day. It's very bad.
Yeah, do something.
Plus,
kuti chitosiya mabhuku iwayo obva ndonoti
No, we're actually students. The philosophers.
kuti itai mabhuku enyu handiti murunotera itai mabhuku enyu, but have something. Have something. If you want something that you want to do, just do it. We have a lot of time and we have a lot of energy. We are still young. And I don't know what another chamber and end up performance, because I rely on my energy.
The jokes will be much funny, because green pass one of my jokes are not like it.
And I hope I don't marry soon. No person out my dead jokes and there's this joke my dad loves so much. And I still remember the guy hit a good into an erection but in face I namatira $100. $100. Then akufamba vanhu 90. But ende mwari magana. Mabva matogara matobvisa neti. Mudhara wangu ndowega wakaseka, and that was a test. Mudhara wangu ndowega wakaseka, ndasa mfisio ndo majoke, and I was and
that was creative.
And wait, that
was creative.
Munhu wese and I always try to And then so sometimes I can relate with my joke is good, but it's for old people. When my dad is the one who laughs, you know what I'm saying?
Who got it?
But not and I receive a comedy show. Did kuti kana ndadedza na kuchechi yeah wazara vanhu ndandendeko so
what do you have to say to the person who's watching you? Yeah,
thank you for watching. Yeah, that's what I have to say. Thank you for giving us your ear, your time. I love you, I appreciate you. Big shout out to my man Alex. She's wonderful interview. I'm very comfortable. You even got me drinks. Yeah, shout out to Afrotopia for the wonderful venue. I hope you can see it's a very nice place. Yes, so come here for nemuno wako and stuff. Kana uro stand up comedian uyone muri yako hauna munhu. Most of us guys, I don't know how, but we are single. But thank you so very much guys for watching. Please come through. My tickets to now are already Pakambas Nendiripo in town.
And how can people find you? Okay, they find you on social media?
Yeah. Okay, so my social media, it's MC Josh ZW17.
Okay. You heard the man.
Literally everything. TikTok, Facebook page, IG. It's that. Even X, which is Twitter.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, my guy, for coming. Okay, guys, that was me, Alex, on the Reality Podcast, and we had the main MC, the Josh. Josh, the MC. MC Josh. So, you heard him. Be sure to attend his show on the 20th of December and be there. And that was me, Alex, on the Reality Podcast. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and reach out to me whenever you want in an interview. I'll be happy to interview you and assist you. So, catch me next time. Bye.